Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Westeros Total War. We're playing as House Stannis on the Game of Thrones submod. Welcome back, guys. So guys, in the last episode we managed to kill Joffrey Baratheon. We riddled him with arrows, he died of his injuries, and House Joffrey has been destroyed. We killed Tommen Baratheon in the Battle of Duskendale. We've also killed a couple of other characters. Kevin of House Lannister, the heir, we managed to kill him. He was trying to save and protect his nephew in the last episode. We also killed Sandor Clegane and Jonas Slynt. We currently have Stannis, the king. We're going to be hopefully taking King's Landing here today. I just need to move my mic a little bit down. There we are. Just need to tweak it a little bit more. So we have Valerion, Florent, Alistair Florent, and Axel. King's Landing has rebelled. There is a couple of Joffrey Baratheon loyalists here, but it's rebel at the moment. So we'll push against King's Landing and take it here today. Also, Stone Dance is rebel. I would like to take that. Shireen Baratheon has come of age. She's currently 14, and we're going to be marrying her off in today's episode as well. Not too much else we can do here. Let's now move my diplomat up to the Riverlands. Oh, here we go. Who's this? Ah, Karstark. Let's try get an alliance and maybe trade rights with House Stark. So let's talk about the Seven Kingdoms. We're currently at war with House Lannister, House Renley, and House Tyrell. I don't actually think Renley has claimed his kingship, nor do the Starks. Now, if you have a look at the scribe here, House Joffrey is king. It's because we have an end of the turn. That'll go once we end the turn. That's odd. But there's no other king. So Renly technically hasn't claimed the throne. However, he's still stolen a pretty big part of my kingdom. And also, yeah, we need to focus and finish off the Lannisters in the Westerlands. So, let's end the turn and continue. Suitable Prince, Penrose, no thank you. Send an emissary to House Tully. And we have a new family member, a Florent. I think someone's had a daughter. And yes, Axel Florent, who was married to Ariana Martell, has had a daughter. Oh, great. I did have to give Rosby and the Antlers for this alliance, but I'm sure some rebels might take it soon, or another faction would swoop in. Ideally, I would have wanted Joffrey, but it wasn't to be. Let's start the siege of King's Landing. Let's build some battering rams and some siege towers. Who's this? Loras Tyrell, the Knight of Flowers. Okay, let's move Shireen and my infantry off Dragonstone, because we need them. Okay, let's disembark at Duskendale. And let's move Shireen as close as possible. Move you to Duskendale. Now, I've been umming and ahhing who to marry Shireen Baratheon off to. Now, there's a couple potential candidates within my own family tree. Roland Storm, Celtigar, Montford, Valerion, probably one of the main targets. I also could have married Shireen off to Tyrion Lannister. Maybe even try and steal Jon Umber. Maybe a couple of the Northern Bannermen. But I've made the decision to marry Shireen Baratheon to Montford Valerion. Now, Valerion is a loyal bannerman from Driftmark, and yeah, he's one of my loyal bannermen. I want to reward him for his loyalty. Obviously, House Valerion does have Valerian relations, and House Baratheon actually owes its existence to the Targaryens, and rumour has it that Oris Baratheon, the first Baratheon, the founder of the house, was the bastard brother of Aegon Targaryen. So the stag and the dragon are actually very closely related, not also through, obviously, Stannis' mother. No, it's Stannis' grandmother, who was the Targaryen. His mother is an Estamont and a Baratheon. So we're going to be marrying Shireen to Montford Valerion and bringing House Valerion into the fray. Hopefully, Stannis can have a son. We need an heir apparent to the Iron Throne. He has 2 daughters at the moment. Kyra Baratheon. Okay, guys, not really much else we can do this turn. Let's end the turn and continue. Okay, my diplomat's pushing down now. We're going to be negotiating with House Stark. I would like trade rights. Perfect. You don't want an alliance. You don't want to give me map information or anything. So we have trade rights with House Stark. That's not too bad of a start, I guess. End of turn report. Nothing else has really happened. Let's now marry Shireen Baratheon to Montford Valerion. 41 years of age. Has some really nice command. And Shireen Baratheon has married Valerion. And obviously, yeah. He is, I guess, until they have some children, House Valerion may sit the Iron Throne. We'll just have to see. Right, how long until King's Landing surrenders? 9 more turns. Let's move that infantry to Duskendale. We don't have that much money. Rosby and Anders, Antlers, are still currently controlled by the Martells. I was really hoping for Joffrey to take that. That was the plan. I didn't think I would actually destroy him so quickly. Okay. Let's move the fleet to King's Landing. Let's move up here. Even if Renly doesn't claim his kingship, fuck me. Getting a little bit tongue-tied. Even if Renly doesn't claim his kingship, he's still taken the Stormlands off me and betrayed me. So, let's wait one more turn to besieging King's Landing. Okay, relationships improved with House Tully. That's interesting. Where's my diplomat now? Yeah, so it's interesting to see how this alternative timeline has happened. So, guys, now King's Landing, as you see here, the model, this is not the model in-game. King's Landing does not have a custom battle. If you play the battle, the huge wall, stone wall like a map, doesn't show the Red Keep and obviously the Sept. I'm going to auto-resolve the Battle of King's Landing simply because House Joffrey has been destroyed. Joffrey's dead, Tommen's dead, and we're only fighting against rebels. It's a 2-to-1. And what is there? Some sellsword macemen, some militia. Not even the reskinned units. So, we'll quickly auto-resolve. Clear victory. We lost 689. They lost 664. We would have lost so many more casualties if we actually played this with arrow fire as well. So, clear-cut victory. We didn't miss out on anything. We're going to sack King's Landing. And Stannis Baratheon now sits upon the Iron Throne. Oh, awesome stuff. Let's repair and retrain. Let's get another diplomat because we definitely need that. And we also need a small church. Now, sacking King's Landing, we have an abundance of money. So we need units as best we can. So let's continue to get swordsmen from Dragonstone. We might even be able to be a little bit more picky with what units we recruit now, because the spearmen in this aren't very good. Okay, I could even be half tempted to declare war on House Martell really quickly take Rosby and the Antlers off them and then make peace with them. They might be inclined to do so. We'll see if they don't get taken by anyone. Let's end the turn and continue. But now, I think we should turtle up, build up our armies and our economy, and then finally push for Renly. House Tully would like trade rights. Sure. Map information. They're at war with the Greyjoys and the Lannisters. Huh! They're going to offer map information, but they demand 3,200 except or we attack. Do you really think I'm scared of you, Rosalind Frey? But here we go. The King of the Stormlands declared. The House of Renly has declared their own king, who openly contests for the Iron Throne. The great houses know not whether to find fear or comfort in this knowledge. Renly, the night is dark and full of terrors. Okay, so we have 2 Dragonstone units at my capital. Right, what I want to do now is I want to make King's Landing my capital. Whoa, okay, that's sort of... What's happened here? Sorry about that one, guys. We actually had a game crash. I think this mod is prone to crashes. Obviously, Medieval 2 Total War is a very old game, and they're pushing it to the limits with these models and units. So, unfortunately, it did crash there. It sort of like bugged out all the images as well. Kept on like duplicating them, like replacing stuff. But we're exactly where we left. Turned 14. Now, Renly is currently, he's currently declared his own kingship. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see all those notifications on the side, but I don't think it was overly important. No one really had a child or Yeah, I think House Tyrell might have declared war on me. But that was pretty much it. But we have another king of Westeros. Renley has declared his own kingship. So be it. Okay, how much money do we have? We're making 3,500 per turn. We need units, and we need them now. I don't want to repair any of them. We've got ballista towers. We have a royal barracks we can construct. Baratheon spearmen, halberdiers, and pikemen. An advanced armor plate. But that costs so much bloody money. It's ridiculous. It's nearly not worth it. I'm half tempted to put King's Landing on like a high tax rate. Just so we can milk a lot of money out of it. Okay, regardless, let's move some more units in now, shall we? We need units as quickly as possible. So, let's continue. We can get some halberds here. They're probably a little bit better. What are the stats on the halberds? 5 to 4. Yeah, they're very good. Okay, let's get some more spearmen in here as well. I don't particularly want any more pikemen. We are going to have to convert the religion as well at some point. Where are my diplomats? We can move up to Harrenhal into the Riverlands. Who's here? Tyrion Lannister. Lancel Lannister. I was sort of umming and ahhing between 3 people to marry Walder Frey. Not the Walder Frey, a different one. I was umming and ahhing whether or not between Jon Umber, Tyrion Lannister, and Valerion. I was sort of like, I want to sort of roleplay a little bit here with Stannis. I think Stannis would choose Valerion over Tyrion and Jon Umber. Obviously, he despises the Lannisters, to say the least, even though Tyrion is a good bloke. Right, let's get ready to push upon Stone Dance. We need to take this settlement now. And we also need more men down at King's Landing. Let's ferry some more troops across from Dragonstone. Did I make King's Landing my capital in the end? It is now. That might have been something that didn't quite work. Right, units-wise, we've got a lot coming along. Let's get some more spearmen here from Driftmark. Should we get the Baratheon pikemen? 1 to 4. We'll just get more cavalry here. The Dragonstone units are a lot better than the Baratheons. Regardless, let's end the turn and continue. Okay, what have we got here? Trait increase for Florent. Construction report. Relationships improve with House Stark. Poor with House Lannister. Fair enough. Who's this? Edmure, the Lord of Riverrun. I don't mind the Tullys or the Starks, as long as they don't declare their kingship. We'll be all fine and dandy. Okay, let's move into the Vale now. They have salt pans. Let's go to the Bloody Gate and then the Eyrie. Right, how's our money going? 500 per turn. Continue to push everyone to King's Landing. I am half tempted to declare war on the Martells just to take those territories back. The plan would have worked, most definitely, if we didn't destroy Joffrey firsthand. Let's get some longbowmen here. Right. Maybe even push you to Riverrun now. Right. But we would need to make peace with the Martells though. That's the only thing. I am tempted because I want the Antlers and Rosby back because no one seems to be taking them. Let's end the turn and continue. Renly's moved up an army in striking distance of King's Landing. That's a pretty large force as well. Faction announcements. Roland Storm feels unappreciated. Alistair Florent. War declared. House Greyjoy and House Lannister. I am tempted to give Roland Storm the command of the siege of Stone Dance because we might even have a big enough army to attack it with here. Send this army. Blood it. Let's push and take Stone Dance then with Roland Storm. Let's start the siege. We're coming up against one unit of longbowmen who are cell swords, some more cell sword crossbowmen, some militia, some swordsmen, and some spearmen. We should be able to defeat them quite easily. 8 turns until they surrender. Let's block the port. How are we going money-wise? We're still making a profit, which is good. That means we can afford these units. How good are the cell swords? 5 to 14. They cost 900 though. The cell swords are really expensive. Right, let's leave it there for them. Let's get some more spearmen in Driftmark and where we can. Get some halberds. More units pushing to King's Landing day after day. Right, we're going to have to chuck out some of these cell swords if we can't... these units that... Yeah. Repair them. We need to get rid of some of these swordsmen who don't have many men in their unit. And we'll chuck out Axel. Chuck you guys in. We'll keep Axel nearby just here. And he can get the remaining units coming in. Chuck the weak ones out. And then chuck the halberds and the strong in. 11. What do we got here? That'll do. Pop you guys there. I hope we're close enough to the settlement though. Yeah, we are. Right, diplomats. Let's move you down towards the Martells. I am worried about declaring war upon the Martells though. It will absolutely ruin my relations. But I don't think anyone's going to take them. I want those settlements back. The only reason I gave it to them was because there was a very high chance of me getting them back. Oh, here we go though. House Tully has declared war upon me. Maybe I've had my blessing in disguise here. Maybe they will take those settlements from the Martells. War with House Tully. So be it. And Renley has moved a full stack of Baratheons to the gates of King's Landing. This is not good. Not good whatsoever. And Renley himself has marched against and marched to Stone Dance. What a huge development. Okay. So we've got the full stack here that we're probably going to have to deal with. Shit. And then we've got this Tully incursion under the command of Jonas Bracken. I need to make the decision. Do I take Stone Dance? Because... what I could do is I could leave, let Renly take Stone Dance, double back, surround and kill him in the settlement. We can't afford to leave, we can't afford to take out the garrison at King's Landing. Let's move these halberds in. There's not enough room. Move you to Alistair then. Move these units. How many units do the Tullys have? 1 unit of Riverland Spearmen, 1 Onager. How many are here? We might actually be able to mount a defense somehow. What I'm going to do is... How many units are here? We might be able to defend that. If they try to siege me. That might not be too bad. We'll keep you here. What we're going to do is we're going to break the siege of Stone Dance, because being exposed on this little peninsula is not in my best interest. So, if I pop you here, can you move there? Okay, we'll flee with Roland Storm. Now, I'm hoping that Renly can take Stone Dance. We could move this army to Rook's Crest and lift the siege, but I reckon I can defend this if they try and siege me out. And let's see what this Baratheon army does. Can we retrain while we're waiting? We sure can. And we also can get some more units as well. Yeah, recruit where we can. Let's hope the Tullys actually take those Martell settlements if we can. If they can. Let's get some more spearmen here. Get some more cavalry. And we'll leave it at that. We'll see what happens. My diplomat's moving south. We've encountered a Tyrell stack here. Randall Tully. Faction announcements. Montfort Valerion has a court recruitment report here. Right, so now the plan has worked. Renly is besieging Stone Dance. Send a fleet to Dragonstone. Get everyone over here now. We need more troops. Roland Storm very well might have the honours of killing Renly Baratheon. Right, so the siege has been lifted at Rook's Crest. Can we... No, we can't move those units back in. Right, let's negotiate with the Arryns. Who's in the area? Oh, Robert Arryn of the Vale. Trade rights? Balanced. An alliance? Not likely. Fair enough. Mission success. 500 florins. 500 gold dragons. Karstark's here, and so's Lionel Corbray. Right. Let's move my diplomat down towards them. Let's maybe try to negotiate with the Greyjoys. I don't know. Go to River Run, probably. Right. So, Renly Baratheon with Wild here. Okay. Now I'm also thinking, should I send Stannis as well? Send what? 2 units of the fleet to get Stannis, and then we'll absolutely smash Renly, because we can't attack in one turn because we haven't got any siege equipment. Because that's the problem now. We can leave these 3 units and Axel with this army. That'll be able to defend King's Landing from a siege. We can't get any more siege equipment though. Just yet. Okay, let's end the turn and see what happens. Sorry once again guys, we've actually had another game crash. This mod doesn't seem to be very stable at all. We've had 2 crashes in this episode. Hopefully there's no more, but if it happens again in the next episode for quite a lot, we might have to reassess the campaign. But at the moment it's not pissing me off too much. It's only been, what, happened twice in 10 minutes, so it's not too bad. However, I ended the turn just as looked like Renly was going to take Stone Dance, so hopefully the same thing can happen again. We've still got our army here. Did I move those units from Dragonstone? I guess I did. Now, what should I probably should move Stannis. I probably should move Stannis this way and put Axel in here, and then we get those units soon as well. We'll be able to hold against a full stack there, I think. Let's end the turn and continue. So Renly has besieged King's Landing. Richest faction, House Arryn. I'm pretty sure I could fight a siege. No biggie. Now, I'm going to have to get Roland Storm to besiege Stone Dance. Now we need this fleet to pick up Stannis. How many turns until Stannis can get there? Oh. 1 turn. The Baratheon army is weak. Renly is a 5-star commander. He has... Is it Galadon Wild E? What's with the E? I guess it's Wild. Yeah, because obviously Y for... Y is I in Westeros, like... Obviously, you got Ironwood down here, not Yornwood. I say Ironwood because there's a gate and a door. That's the sigil of the house. It's Ironwood. Also, Redwine down here as well. It's House Redwine, not House Redwin. And it's House Blackfire, not Blackfrey. They spell it differently. Right, we've got some units here at Dragonstone, which can help. Bowman. Let's get these guys over here as well. The more men we can surround Renly with, the better. the better the chances we have of killing him. Because we're off to a really great start if we can kill him. 5,000 we're losing a lot of money. But we're currently being besieged at King's Landing. Axel Florent, the heir, just needs to hold on. Let's end the turn. Right, moving my diplomat down to Dawn and to the Riverlands. Relationships worsen. Okay, they've broken the siege. Great. What's happening at Riverrun? Riverrun has been taken. Gregor Clegane now sits in the halls of the Tullys. My god. Alright, let's move my diplomat down to the Dornish. Alright, let's assess the situation now. So it does look like the Baratheons halted the siege of King's Landing. A raven has been sent that Renly is being sieged and starved out at Stone Dance. Stannis is in range. Awesome stuff. Now on that note, now that we're at a perfect situation, let's just save there. We might have to save a lot in this series. Okay, so we're bolstering up our units now. Move you to King's Landing. Oh, Duskendale's a bit pissed off there. Maybe put you in Duskendale if we can. Send you two to King's Landing. Okay, let's get Stannis in and start sieging. Now, do I fight with Roland Storm's army? Or do I fight with Stannis's? Because I would like some siege equipment in this if we can. Because I think we're in a good position now. We're here. I don't think there's going to be any units coming up to push us back. And I think even initiating a field battle would be better. Nope, no reinforcements. Okay, guys, we're going to end it on that note. We're going to be playing the Battle of Stone Dance in the next episode, episode 5. So like and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a fantastic rest of your day and stay tuned for more content on my channel. My name has been Simpzy. Take care. Goodbye.